Welcome to what should be a fantastic close to the Mountain West football season. It's the battle for the trophy. We get to crown the champion of the Mountain West Conference here today. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well. So the stakes have never been higher. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the UNLV Rebels, taking on the 12th-ranked team, the UAB Blazers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Wasting no time. He's going to go deep on the first play. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
How about that? That's the way to start a game. Some early fireworks on the first play from scrimmage.
Handoff here from the shotgun. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They'll run the option. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. We'll try to run it with the option. The back's got it on the pitch. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. They feed the fullback this time. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another 1st down.
It makes sense going for it here. Kind of in that no man's land, depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up, and you can go get a touchdown.
The shotgun running play call. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete. Seventh play of the opening drive. They've moved it, but now face a 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They make the stop just short of the 1st. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
On 3rd downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. That's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were. They're able to make the tackle short of the line.
The offense stays on the field, of course. It's 4th down and inches. Brought down to the 27. It's a 1st down. This offense really threatening now.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the 1st down line. Just punch it in and pick up a 1st down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
The Blazers will have 1st and 10 here. And he'll set up to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Pressure is coming. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, UAB. Methodical but effective for probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting, slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion, just masterful execution on that drive.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. Here's the handoff. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Takes the handoff. It's Green. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. An inside give now from the shotgun.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. The right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw, and look at these yards.
They're going to run it here. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Grab behind the line. It's McDaniel. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Short completion. A third down play coming up. Linebacker shifting around now. On third down, he drops to throw. Makes a quick catch. Finds room at the 30. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Spot the ball at the 22. He'll set it down to the offense. 1st and 10.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The offense going with the hurry up. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Trying to run it. It's Green. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
UAB 7, UNLV 0.
So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, UNLV. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution of that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Point after, up and good. The BAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Blazers offense retakes the field now. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Ball handed off. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Receiver in motion now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Receiver makes the catch. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the 1st down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
Here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's got it. A 4th down conversion. Drive stays alive.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
And the Blazers getting set on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Looking to throw again. Under heavy pressure, he takes a shot. Big gain, catch made at the 30. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Blazers. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Caught in the backfield. It's Green. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. That's caught. It's Green. That'll pick up 1st down yardage very near the 40. A new set of downs after that completion.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Rebels. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the PAT is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the UAB offense back out there. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Now it's 2nd down here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Defense is coming after him. And the sophomore making an impact play.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
And the Blazers users will send the punt team onto the field. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Here comes the UNLV offense back out there. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, UNLV.
First down here for this offense. The linebacker shifting around now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incompletion sets up a second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught behind the line. It's McDaniel. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The UAB offense is back out on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? And looking to throw now on first down. Running back grabs it on a screen. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Second down after that short completion. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. They're going to run the option. He'll toss it to the back. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down?
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Well, moments ago, backed up close to their own end zone. Now threatening with a 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Defense looking for a stop on 3rd and goal. Pitches to the back. And the defense brings him down. Defense takes their 3rd and final timeout of the half to talk strategy.
You know, this is the call to be this close to the end zone and come up with a tricky play here. Thought I'd see a little bit more of a conventional approach from the offensive coordinator. Now, don't get me wrong, it works out. They get some positive yards. Let's see if they can punch it into the end zone.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. Well, look at this. They could break the tie with a chip shot, but the coach says, we're going for it on 4th down. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, UAB. This offense is still clicking.
This is called having confidence in an offensive line and a running back. 4th down and goal, you pound it into the touchdown.
And knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. The UNLV offense back out on the field now. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. The pocket breaking down. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense. The defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. Punt team ready to boot it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Did not get a hold of it. Not what the punter was hoping for. Returner decides to fair catch this. The Blazers offense retakes the field now. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Inside the 25. Tackle made after a big gain.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Blazers will kick this away to get the second half going. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Here comes Here's the Rebels offense back out on the field. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. First play of the second half is a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. First and 10 play coming up. Testing the right side here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The offense is fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again. Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
In the red area, it's Green. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. The defense backed up against their own end zone. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Trying to find room. It's Green. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, UNLV. Runner shows toughness and will, refusing to be brought down, ends up in the end zone.
Yeah, that defender had no chance bringing down this ball carrier by himself. That's why you better have a couple defenders, or else you're going to have more touchdowns like this.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the UAB offense back out there. Looking to throw it on first down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Oh, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. It's the running back in the flat. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision?
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
But the linebackers and really the quarterback of the defense on this play diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. He just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Trying to use his legs to make the first down, couldn't get there, and now it's a fourth down call.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's third down, do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't quite get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
When you've already converted 4 for 4 on fourth down, why not go for it again, see if they can stay perfect. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Here comes the UNLV offense back out there. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Offense getting set. It's second down. It's press coverage now from these DBs. And now the handoff. And the ball to the ground. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
And the offense trots back out on the field again. On first down, it's play action. Using his legs here. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. Finding some room at the 25. Touchdown, Rebels. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return. And the interception taken to the house. A big 6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
PAT puts them in front by 7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner is brought down. The UAB offense is back out on the field now. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. Can they recover from that right now? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today, receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
After the loss on first down, it's second and long from the 22. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And it falls incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. From the shotgun, drops back. Lets it go quickly. It's caught downfield. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Handoff from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Whoa, you talking about a big hit there? I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
The ball near midfield. The offense going to go for it on fourth down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And it's incomplete on fourth down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Here's the second down play. It's a shotgun run call. And they'll stop him after a short gain. That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And he's got it from 56 yards away, never in doubt.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Time for one more play here in the quarter. First down, looking to throw the football. Going to try to use his legs here. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this third quarter?
UNLV 31, UAB 21.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's complete. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. It's a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 40. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. And the Blazers will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off of that nice play.
Slides down to avoid the tackle. No huddle here for the offense.
Well, there you go. You save your best scramble of the day for a bit of a situation in the 4th quarter, and you pick up the first. I mean, you don't want to use that early in the game, right? You want to make sure you save it for the exact moment in the key time and key moment in the game, and that's what he did. Although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way, but a great job of using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing it was time to go.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Cannot escape. They've got him. It'll be a short loss, a yard or two.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long.
Get set.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
And there's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Now you're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Oh, the ball is not free. Who's got it? Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the 2nd half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's running out of time here. And the junior gets home making a sack there. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Dumps it down to the back. Clock. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. Defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. They'll try the option play here. They bring him down, but a simple quarterback keeper for a solid gain and a fresh set of downs. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And it's picked off in the end zone. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position, down to the 24.
But his defense is doing everything in their power to try to rip away at that football, realizing that clock is becoming their enemy. They may not get many opportunities to have a chance to score if they can't come up with a big stop.
Now here's the toss play. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, UNLV.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. Now they get set to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wide out. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Big guys up front line up. It's 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Running back has it on a screen now. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. Talk about a perfect ending to a regular season, becoming champions of the Mountain West. They've made their case now. With the conference championship in tow, it's going to come down to what the committee decides to do if they'll get an invite to the college football playoff. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.